Hey guys, happy Friday. Welcome to this week's video. As you guys know, I've been out for a couple of weeks as my mother suddenly passed. So I went out to Canada for a couple of weeks just to spend some time with family and get things sorted and support them and grieve myself. It's been a process. And so as I always do in my videos, I like to invite you guys into what I might be struggling with or what I might be what kind of word, what part of the word should I need to dive into in order to help kind of get past whatever it is I'm struggling with. And this week I thought I'm not going to do anything different. I'm definitely not going to skirt around it. I love to dive into the word and how it can help us heal. So without further ado, y'all know that my mom passed suddenly, and there's a lot of things around the circumstances of her death that have been very hard to come to terms with. There's a lot I still don't understand. And in the middle of my grief and the ugly feelings that I've been feeling and manifesting, if I'm being honest, it came to me that that's not how God works. God doesn't want us to grieve forever. He doesn't want us to be angry or sad, or he does everything for his glory. And I think where I've landed and where I've kind of took a turn in my thoughts and in my feelings has really been with the understanding that God works in all things, and he had his hand in this, even though I'm seeing it as something that's bad, and as something that's been a struggle. God had his hand in this, and there is sunshine and rainbows to the story that maybe I just don't understand yet. And I have to believe that, because that's what we know and understand about God, is that he has his hand in everything. And that is something I need to remember. And it's in that I have actually took a turn and started to heal and get comfort. And I'm just reminded of a section in Romans. It's Romans 8. It's between verse 18 and verse 30. I'll just read the beginning of verse 18 for you. I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed to us. And basically what that means is what we're going through right now, we may not understand, but there's glory in there. And so that's sort of where I'm at right now. And again, it's just understanding that my mom was a God-fearing woman. She did a lot for the church. She did a lot for her community. She served very, very well. And although the outcome isn't what I maybe would have imagined or would have liked, or, obviously I don't like it at all, but I have to remember that God was taking care of her too, and that she is in a really glorious place. And I can't be sad about that, because she's in the arms of the Lord, and I have to understand that that's truly the purpose, right? And so, again, this is confirmed in the Bible when I go down towards verse 28, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. For those God foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the image of his Son, and that he might be the firstborn among many brothers and sisters. And so I have to believe that God knew exactly what he was doing by bringing my mom home to heaven. And I have to give glory to God for that. And I'm very thankful. It doesn't help sometimes, when thinking about, like, I want her here for selfish reasons, right? But I'm still having a moment where I just don't understand all those things, and that's okay. Grief is very intimate to those who are going through it. And I'm going to allow myself to go through those things. And I thank all of you who signed cards, sent cards, blessed us with donations. And I want you guys to know the amazing thing also is that for those of you who know, I'm from a very, very small community, and the church is a very, very small entity as well. And my mother, instead of accepting like gifts or flowers and things like that, we were suggesting people donate to the church, to our little church back home. And they raised almost $2,000, which is actually a really big sum of money for such a small community. And so to anyone who, gave donations or anything like that towards me and my family during that time, I want you to know that that's where most of it went. It was either that or feeding my family while we were sorting through things in her home and stuff. Like the support and generosity was just absolutely overwhelming. And I want you guys to know that was so amazing. So thank you to anybody who has talked to me over the last couple of days. It's definitely been really great perspective as well. So thank you as well for just sharing with me on those feelings. Thanks, guys. I will see you this weekend. We're going to have a really great time this weekend. I know it's going to be really hot. I'm sorry. But we're going to have a great time making Jesus famous this weekend. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.